welcome Shekhar sir from Indicaa Group, Dubai. So we are here with our esteemed speaker, who has discussed a lot more about the future of like scrap and what is the outlook of scrap. So in detail, we just want to ask, sir. This is the first time we are organizing our event in northern India, like specifically in Mandi. So how is your experience on this?
Uh, thank, thank you, Ansuman. The Big Mint is what we call the mother of data. So you have organized a conference here in the Steel Hub. We call it Steel Hub of India, where you have done with you make all the steel owners, manufacturers come together and take their views on the scrap as well as the finished products. What are the ramification of this new policy of vehicle scrap policy and the DRI production? So everyone is going to be uh, get very informative sessions during these 2 days, where a lot of good speakers are there, and Big Mint has done a very tremendous job to organize the seminar in this Chandigarh beautiful city.
Thank you, sir, for your beautiful and delightful feedback on the conference. So, like specifically, one of the biggest scrap importer, like in that view, how you are seeing, sir, like the global ferrous scrap market demand and especially South Asia, focusing on India, like major supplying country, how the demand and supply chain is going to be there in till CY 23.
You see, the scrap at the moment, the India is importing around 10 to 11 million tons. If you take CGAR of 7 to 8%, it will be around by 2030. It should be around 16 to 17 million tons. So the scrap, the basic problem in the scrap importing is the global push for the greener steels, and the restriction of countries to export the scrap to different countries. That is the challenges to face the Indian steel in the coming future, which I see after 2030. The future of scrap is very bleak for India, as unless there is a vehicle scrap policy comes into effective, the India will be again shortage by maybe 15 million tons that time. So the all the other countries are restricting the for the decarbonization, restricting the scrap movement from their countries. So it will be very challenging scenario for the India in the coming future.
So, like you are also a steel producer. So in that context, how you'll be seeing your charge mix? Like it is more dependent on scrap or more dependent on steel, sponge iron.
So that is one reason we are transferring our this scrap assets to manufacturing asset, because we can foresee that there is a scrap movement will be restricted in the country. So we are as you Indica has a one taken a one plant in Gujarat, which is going to be the charge mix will be scrap as well as DRI, because other things will not use in this scrap. Mainly the scrap and the DRI is the main components of our charge mix. Whereas we have another plant in South Africa, and we are concentrating and making two more steel plants in other countries. So Indica is doing around 1.5 million tons of scrap, which will be converted into the manufacturing steel 1.5 million ton by 2030.
Like how you commented, sir, we are seeing that the globalization of Indica and its transformation towards the steel production also. Like this part of our country, North India, especially like a bit unorganized market. Like how you are seeing this to be streamlined in coming days.
Like what I said, I'm basically dependent on the imports. We Because of the GST issue and all, we are not buying anything from local markets. Unless it is formalized, we cannot buy scraps from the local merchants. So we are basically dependent on the imports, which will be insured by our self-sufficient office in different countries. And our unorganized, unless the GST RCM problem will be not resolved, then the scrap businesses will be very tough in this part of the business, because everyone is afraid of doing the business with the scrap. So there is a RCM policy, but it is not clear. Unless it is formally announced, then we can see what are the side effects of that RCM. Then the scrap industry will come into the formal sector.
Well, that is very clear and insightful answers from Sekhar sir. We look forward to meet you in the second day also.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm here tomorrow also. Will best wishes to Big Mints for this. I hope it should be a great success.
Thank you so much, sir.